Hi everyone. Today we're going to explore the story of one of the most powerful names in technology and the man behind it, Bill Gates, and how everything started with Microsoft. So let's begin from the very beginning. Bill Gates was born on October 28, 1955, in Seattle, Washington. From an early age, he was known for being extremely curious and intelligent. His parents actually wanted him to become a lawyer, but Gates had a completely different interest: computers. Now, think about this. During that time, computers were not common at all. They were expensive, rare, and mostly used by big organizations. But when Bill got access to a computer at school, everything changed. He didn't just use it for fun, he became deeply interested in how it worked. Formally speaking, Gates developed strong logical thinking and programming skills at a very young age, which later became the foundation of his success. But in simple words, he was just obsessed with coding. He would spend hours in front of the computer, sometimes even skipping classes, just to learn more. That level of passion is something very few people have. During this time, he met Paul Allen, who shared the same interest in computers. They quickly became close friends and started working on programming projects together. Later, Bill Gates got into Harvard University, which is one of the top universities in the world. Everything seemed perfect: a bright future, a top education, but something bigger was waiting for him. In 1975, Gates and Paul Allen saw a huge opportunity. A new computer called the Altair 8800 was released, but it didn't have proper software to run programs. So what did they do? They contacted the company and told them they had already created a program for it, even though they hadn't fully built it yet. It was a bold and risky move. In a more formal sense, this decision reflects strategic thinking and entrepreneurial vision, identifying a gap in the market and acting quickly. In simple terms, they took a risk, and it paid off. They quickly built a programming language for the Altair computer, and that became the starting point of their company, which they named Microsoft, combining the words microcomputer and software. At first, Microsoft was just a small startup. Nothing big, nothing fancy. But things started to change when they made a deal with IBM in the early 1980s. Microsoft provided the operating system for IBM computers, known as MS-DOS. This was a turning point. From there, Microsoft grew rapidly and became a key player in the computer industry. Later, they introduced Microsoft Windows, which completely changed how people used computers. Instead of typing complex commands, users could simply click and interact with a graphical interface. Basically, they made computers easy for everyone. Formally speaking, Microsoft revolutionized personal computing by making technology more accessible and user-friendly. And honestly, that's why today, almost every computer you see is influenced by Microsoft in some way. So from a curious kid who loved computers, to a college dropout who took a huge risk, to building one of the biggest tech companies in the world, Bill Gates' journey is truly inspiring. It shows that sometimes taking risks and following your passion can lead to something extraordinary. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.